We made it to week 6.
We are week 6, so I had 2 more. So now it's 6.
Yeah.
After tonight, or after this week, we're already a third of the way done of the NFL season. We've
That's insane.
made it to week number
Right.
6. 4 Horsemen and Pick'ems. Week number 6, season number 2 starts right about on. Every time that gives me a smile right to my
Same
face.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Football freaks, gridiron geeks have no fear because the 4 horsemen of Pick'ems are here in the flesh, baby.
Hey,
How
Am
we
I missing a
doing?
thumb? Am I missing a thumb here? No, wait, no, I'm not. It looked like, literally, look at it. Doesn't even look like I have.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that. It's got 4. There's 4 of them. So yeah, how we guys doing? I, of course, am your host with the most, A Pizzle. Alex Putt. I'm representing the Aqua and the Orange 24/7, 365 days a year, who are now 4-1, hoping to be 5-1 after this week. Joining me, as always, representing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are one of the 2 teams on a bye this week.
Yes.
LC Muscle 28.
Unfortunately, we're on a bye, but hey, you know what? We beat the Ravens. Rat Fox, Rat
Did.
Fox, Rat Fox, Rat Fox. Where
I
are you,
told you.
Ravens Red Zone?
I
Where
told
are
you.
you?
I told
Thank
you they
God I
would
changed
win.
my pick. Thank God I changed my
Yeah.
pick. I did change it, folks. And yes, I was very happy because I am still in not only Dashy's pick 'em, but I think it still made it in Steel Sermon or Max tournament.
Yins are
And
back.
Yinzer Mac, and then also my other pick 'em pool. I'm pretty much the top guy.
Oh, you're a top dog?
Top
Nice.
dog. I'm right now top dog in the standings pretty much. The only thing keeping me out of it is just the points. But otherwise, I'm the top dog.
Look at that. Good for you, dude.
Well done. Well
I've
done.
been running for 3 times in a row for number 1 in my other pool, the one I have money in, and man, this is a good football season.
Yes, it has been. And of course, joining me, as always, representing America's team, Mr. Tiny Mother Loving Tim. Boom.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody? It's Tiny Tim here, and yeah,
What happened? What happened?
he just can't. When it comes to big time games, we can't trust Dak.
Nope.
And I've only got one thing to say about those 49ers. Well, Dennis Green could probably say it better than I can.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dennis Green? Yes, you can. There he is.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Just how it is.
So now people are starting to say that the 49ers are now the best team in the entire NFC.
No, they're the best team in the league until
They're the
proven
best team in the
otherwise.
league. They're the best team in the league until proven otherwise. I agree with that statement 100%.
But they do have a matchup with the Chickens later on this season.
It's Philadelphia Chickens.
Yeah.
And next week, though, Alex, you gotta face those Chickens next week. And Sunday night.
That would be a good
do.
one.
We do have to do that. That's going to be something. But we're going to get right into week number 6 of picks and pick'ems, and that starts right about now. Starting out Thursday night, as it is, the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is in Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium or Yeehaw Stadium.
Yeehaw.
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 Yeehaw,
And from what I'm
yeehaw.
seeing right here, speaking of what the Broncos are playing, from what I'm seeing right here, the Chiefs are 10.5-point favorites.
Starting off on the right foot.
Nice.
Referee for this game is
Sean Hockley.
and the announcers, because it is on Amazon Prime, you got Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit on the call. Who do you guys got and why? Broncos and Chiefs.
Before we do that, we got to talk about the teams on bye, which are
Steelers
my
and
opinion,
Packers.
Steelers and Green Bay Packers. If you're a fan of those teams, which me and Smack are, unfortunately fans of the Steelers, we're going to have to wait till next week. But
So
that's okay. We beat the Ravens. So I'm happy.
Thank you,
about it.
Dashy.
Thank you, Dashy. Bang, or yes, it's the Steelers and it's the Packers. If you're a fan of those two teams, you're gonna have to wait till next week. But now, Broncos and Chiefs. Who you guys got and why?
Man, I will say something about this game though, because people have been wanting my information on some picks that are upcoming, like betting wise. I actually have a good one for you guys. Even though the Kansas City Chiefs have won 16 straight games in a row against the Denver Broncos, or as I call them now, Denver Ponies, who led by Russell Wilson, who still can't cook, and it's October
cannot
11th.
cook.
Russell Wilson still not cook.
Where's Patrick Starr?
Where's he at?
He'll be somewhere. He'll be somewhere. But
somewhere.
Russell Wilson
All right.
still cannot cook. And
It's
I
October
will
11th.
say though, I like with Travis Kelce being slightly injured this week, with the fact that the Broncos played such a tough game and yet lost another bad way thanks to their defense.
I love it.
Hey, it's fat ass in the chat.
Roll me boo.
Anyways, I am going to tell you guys, this is actually my point spread game of the week. Already starting off with the bat, my point spread game of the week.
Whoa.
Yes, already making a bold
Point
prediction.
spread.
It's my point spread of the week. Why? It's simple.
Wow.
The past two games they have played, they have won by a combined. The Chiefs have only won by a combined 10 points
Against the Broncos?
against the Broncos. No joke. With Russell Wilson as the starter, the combined margin for the combined margin for the past year, they won, and I will go back through the games, 24-27, 24-27, and 34-28. So right at 9 points. I'm sorry, 9 points. So less than 10 points. They've only won by a combined 9 points.
Full on dawn.
Yeah. Especially it's in Kansas City. It was the closer game. It was a 27-24 game last time. It was in KC. Even though Kansas City Chiefs, I am picking them to win, and they pick up their 17th win in a row. I'm taking the Broncos as my point spread game. I think this game is a lot closer than people think. It's not going to be like last week with the Washington Redskins, aka Commanders, aka football team. And then we had the Bears with a 40. It's not going to be like that. I think the Broncos keep it close, but in the end, I think the Chiefs win. My final score is going to be Chiefs 31, Broncos 27.
Cheapest ticket on Game Time for a pair, $142.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah. So Broncos are coming into this game at 1-4 off a home loss to the Jets. They have defensive issues, which is never a good thing against one Patrick Mahomes. Why? Free real estate. If you know, you know.
Yes.
The weather might be bad in this one, which would help out Denver, but honestly, it's not going to matter because the Chiefs are still, in my opinion, one of the top teams in the AFC. So I think the Chiefs are going to roll big time. I'm going to go with the Chiefs to beat the Broncos 31-17. Give me Kansas City.
Wait a minute. Romy, what's to say? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the what's this LC butt pudding squishy pancake mix? Wait, I'll do it in the Romy voice. Hello, everyone. Yes, it's LC butt pudding squishy pancake mix, and welcome to the fucking fun house. Today we're going to learn how to play electric sockets with a fork.
What is happening?
That's a Romy voice right there.
I don't know. Okay. What?
All right.
Yeah, I don't even know what Romy's thinking. That's a good question. What is Romy thinking? You see like the little
why
monkey
did
with
you-
the symbol. That's how Romy does it every time.
With the
The symbols. Yep,
Symbols
that's what
in your
Romy
head.
has in his head right now. That's what Romy has. That's how he thinks that
Jeez.
thought. So Tiny Tim, go ahead.
No, I know it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Roman.
Okay. Always so interesting when these two teams get together. Old AFC
Outstanding.
clash right here is a classic rivalry matchup here. Lucas says that this will be closer than what people think. Well, I don't think so because Russell Wilson still can't cook.
Nope.
So because of
cannot.
that, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs. They will definitely cover the spread. Give me the Chiefs by a score of 35-21. And again, Russell Wilson still can't cook.
No, he cannot.
He cannot cook, but I really don't think it's his fault this year. I think it's the defense's fault.
To each their own.
Exactly. But
Each their own. Okay. Oh, brother, we got another London game.
the last London game of the season. Thank
Last
goodness.
London game of the season. Thank goodness. It is the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. This game is in London, and I believe this game is it back at
It is still at Hotspur, from what
is
I
it
can
Tottenham
tell.
Hotspur?
It's still at Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Yeah, it is at Tottenham Hotspur. How about that? Yeah, bruv. From what I'm seeing right here, the Baltimore Ravens are 4-point favorites.
You're right. On the money, my good chap.
Who is the zebra for the game?
The zebra for this game is Bill Vinovich.
And because this game is in London, we get to hear from with our very ears from London, because this game is in London. We get to hear once again Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner on NFL Network.
Oh, the Hall of
appreciate
Famer.
that jolly good combo.
Jolly good. It's going to be a jolly good show, just like last week. You know what? I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a while. I'm going to let fate decide.
Really? I'm actually surprised.
This is my coin flip game of the week. I'm not sure who
Wow.
to pick here because both teams are pretty as of right now. Because at least when you look at it, both teams are where Baltimore's 3-2, Tennessee's 2-3. I don't know who to go with. So I'm going to let fate decide in this one, if you guys don't mind. So heads will be the Ravens and the tails will be the Titans. So here we go. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Baba boy.
Baba boy. Give me Tennessee.
Interesting
Tennessee.
choice, my good Alex.
Interesting choice indeed. 24-20 if I had to pick a final score. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
24-20 Tennessee.
24-20
The
Tennessee. Well, I'm actually going to take I'm taking the Ravens in a bounce back game here. I was actually surprised, but I'm happy for Lucas for the Steelers beating the Ravens.
Thank you.
But I think the Ravens will bounce back in this one. Give me the Ravens over the Titans by a score of 27-20.
So,
What
Ravens,
say you, good chap?
What says me, good chap? Well, I'm thinking that the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans will reunite a rivalry that's been pretty interesting, as seen on Mr. Yenzamak's channel, who unfortunately I'm not sure where he's at, but hopefully
What's going on, Snowman?
he'll have a good time where he's at. But anyways, with the Ravens and the Titans game, the Titans offense is absolutely dreadful. It's like watching a soccer match with two teams that are in the terrible standings in the British Premier League. But anyways, with this game, the Ravens and the Titans, one team has so much potential, the other is meh.
That's right.
Meh. It's a definition meh. I really could not stand the Titans right now. I don't like either team, so I really could not care who wins this game. But if I had to pick someone to win a game, it would be, oh man, who would I pick? I can't even think of how bad this team is. So if I had to pick my final score, I'm just gonna go with the Ravens. I think I'm gonna go with the Ravens to rebound, even though both teams are absolutely dreadful to watch on TV every single week. It's like watching It's like watching paint dry. But at the end of the day, I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens as much as I hate to do it. I would pick them to win over the Titans with a game-winning touchdown from Lamar Jackson to. So we have Lamar Jackson to Mark Andrews, the game winner. My final score: Ravens 24, Titans 20.
Right. And by the way,
That's the
Romy,
truth.
yes, that's what we say every time we flip the coin. We say Baba Booey. It's been a tradition ever since it started, ever since the show started, basically, which has been absolutely awesome.
It has
All right,
been awesome.
next game on the list. Now we get to the 1 o'clock slate of games. We'll start with, let's go with this one, as it is the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. This game is in. Is this game in Atlanta? Yes, it is.
It is in Hotlanta.
It is in Hotlanta. And from what I'm seeing right here on this, Falcons are 2.5-point favorites.
You're right.
Referee for this game, 3 for 3. Referee for this game is.
It is going to be for Wildflowers versus Falcons. It's going to be Cleve Blakeman. Oh, hey there.
And the announcers for Commanders and Falcons, you got Andrew Kettle on Tiki Barber and Matt Ryan, of course.
Wait, of course. But wait, Alex, did you hear who I said was referee?
Cleat.
There you
The
go.
shoe guy.
DJ Mumbles.
DJ Mumbles.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go first in this one. Let's see what my notes say. The Commanders are coming off of a terrible loss against the Bears last Thursday. Their defense has been absolutely horrific. I'm not sure how, because they have Jack Del Rio as their defensive coordinator and they have Ron Rivera as their head coach. Two really good defensive-minded coaches. The Falcons showed some life late on offense to pull out the win against the Texans last week. That will get Desmond Ridder going, and against a defense that isn't hard to do, I would think the Falcons get to 4-2 after this game. So I'm going to go with the favorites. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons to beat the Washington Commanders by a final score, 28-24.
Oh yeah, Alex, you forgot the ticket prices for both games.
Doesn't have it.
Doesn't have it
for London. Doesn't have it for London, and in Atlanta, cheapest ticket is $48.
$48. That makes sense.
Hmm.
It doesn't have it on Game Time.
All right, I'll actually go first.
Can't do international.
Go ahead, LC.
So with the Falcons and the Commanders,
Falcons, what's next?
I'm just, it's like, oh man. Realistically, both these teams are just not really impressive at all. Sure, the Falcons have a decent offense, but their defense is just mid at best. They should not have won. They had a really bad penalty at the end of that game. Like the Texans completely botched the end of the game against the Falcons. It should be with another loss. Both these teams should be 2-3, but it is what it is. Washington, they do get a lot of advantage being that they're playing from that Thursday night game now to play on the road in the Dome. But I think Atlanta, though, they have a good chance since it is at home. They've won all their games at home this year. I think they definitely got a good shot at it because both of these teams are interesting to say the least. But I really don't know how this is really going to end at the end of the day. But if I have to do it, I'm going to have to do what Mac does. And if I'm not sure who's going to win, I'm going to pick the home team. I'm going to trust Bijan Robinson and the Falcons to get the win. Game winning touchdown by Kyle Pitts. Final score, Falcons, I'm going to say 27-23. Give me the Falcons to win over Washington. Oh, and I actually did find some stuff. So right now for the London game, it's 128 pounds. 128 pounds, which is around like 150.
That's what I bench. That's what I bench.
You bench 128 pounds.
Yes.
I've done like 135.
Okay, so 128 pounds would be how much American?
Probably 156 American.
156
American.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all. So we got the dubs and we got the turkeys.
Toikies.
The Torquees, yeah, they are the Torquees.
I agree with what Elsie said. These teams are not flashy. They
Nope.
don't have much sizzle, but they do have some substance. Um,
It's just
Bijan Robinson, my boy from Texas.
Hook 'em
hook 'em
horns.
horns.
Welcome horns.
Wish they would have beat
Uh,
Oklahoma last week.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
would've
that
been
was not
nice.
good.
But anyway,
Good game though.
yeah.
was
I'm
good.
going to not much to say in this one. I'm going to go ahead and take the Falcons on this one. I can see Bijan having a pretty good game, probably at least 100 yards on this one.
Nice.
So give me the Falcons over the Washington Commanders by a score of 23-17.
All right. Next game on the list. Ooh, this one could be interesting and could be also not, depending on which way you look at it. It is the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. This game is in Chicago. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Vikings are 3-point favorites.
They actually went down to 2.5.
Oh, 2.5. Just
They
a
actually
little.
decreased a little bit.
Okay. That's a loss. Referee for this game is
Referee for the Vikings and the Bears. Oh man,
yeah.
it's not gonna be a good game. But Brad Allen's the zebra for the game. This one.
You got Brandon Gaudin and Robert Smith on the call. Brandon Gaudin, of course, being the play-by-play announcer for the Atlanta Braves and the Madden guy. And the cheapest ticket on Game Time, please sponsor me, $149.
All right, so a little bit more expensive. I could see that though. But realistically, with both of these teams, they have a ton of flaws. The Bears just got their first win, but it was on the road. Their offenses finally start clicking, especially after Chase Claypool was suspended from the team and was told not to be there.
And where's he at now?
He's in the Dolphins.
We got Claypool. We got Chase Claypool. He's the Dolphin, man. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that, honestly.
But still,
hopefully the third time's a charm. Let me just say that.
Exactly. That is a good thing, hopefully. But anyways, with the fact that the Bears offense actually looks really good, it actually surprised me a little bit. But the Vikings realistically do know how to play the Bears. The one problem that they do face is the fact that Justin Jefferson will not be playing and he's on the IR for the next 4 weeks. It sucks if you got him on fantasy.
Right.
So going back into this, realistically, the football database, the Bears have not beaten the Vikings since they've only won one game in the past 6, and that was in December 2020, and it was at Minnesota. So that was their last win against them. Well, both teams were really bad that year. But anyways, the problem with both of these teams is the Bears defense is just not able to stop anything. They did it surprising against Washington, but that was literally just a fluke. Other than that, they let up over 27 points the rest of the way, including the Buccaneers, Packers, Chiefs, and Broncos. They got their first win, but the Vikings, even without Justin Jefferson, I trust them to put up points, and the NBA will continue their win streak against the Bears. I'm going to take the Vikings, but this game is going to be ugly. It was in consideration for my Hell No game of the week, but I decided not to, just because I think I trust Madison, Madison, and CJ Hawkinson more. Oh no, trust me, I know what game you're talking about.
I hope,
but realistically, I'm going to take the Vikings in a low scoring affair, 20-17. Greg Joseph from FAU. Game winning field goal.
Tim, what say you?
Well, yeah, it really sucks for the Viking fans and for people who admire Justin Jefferson for his talent and his amazing gameplay. Out for the next 4 weeks, it kind of affected my outcome here. In fact, I think we got Minnesota's pick by 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to.
Fine.
I was just thinking about this a little bit. Justin Jefferson does bring a lot to the table, but he's going to be out for a while. Chicago managed to get their win here. So, and I was kind of taking a better look at this. Um, call me crazy. Sound the alarm.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe that Bears defense can exploit that one missing part, which of course Justin Jefferson. I don't know who's going to be filling his shoes.
It's going to be KJ Osborne, Nikhil Harry, and Tristan Jackson. And then along with Jordan Addison is the other one.
And TJ
Okay.
Hawkinson.
And TJ Hawkinson.
I'm kind of thinking about it, but yes, Joshua, I am for real. So, give me the Bears. Give me the Bears over the Vikings 26-20.
Okay, well, Bears are coming off of an impressive road victory over the Commanders last week. Vikings lost last week to the Chiefs. The Vikings last week were my upset pick of the week. I'm not sure why I did that, but I did. Both teams have defensive issues, which could make this fun to watch somewhat. Justin Fields has played better as of lately, as the Bears offense has improved dramatically, I would say. But Minnesota can score even without Justin Jefferson. This will be fun to watch. And I'm with LC Muscles. I'm with Lucas. I think the last second, Greg Joseph from FAU kicks the game-winning field goal. Vikings get the win over the Bears, 34-31. Skull.
Right.
Give me the Vikings to beat the Chicago Bears. All right. Next game on the list we have is the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game is in Cincinnati. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Bengals are 3-point favorites.
It went down to 2.5, surprisingly.
Down to 2.5.
I know.
Okay.
I was actually surprised about this one, too.
Interesting. Okay. Referee for this game is...
Referee for the Bengals and the Seahawks is going to be Adrian Hill.
And you got Ian Eagle and Charles Davis on the call. And the cheapest ticket on Game Time, $171 for a pair.
That makes sense. Their first home game back after that road trip they had against the Cardinals, baby.
The Cardinals, baby.
Yeah.
Right. Tim, who you got? I actually want to hear Tim who he has in this one first. So Tim, who you got in this one?
Yeah, I can see Geno Smith and the boys giving it to Cincinnati, but I think Cincinnati is just going to be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks haven't beaten the. Oh, highlight that one from Dashy here.
All right. Oh well, hold on just a second.
Very, very nice information.
Seahawks haven't beaten the Bengals since 1993.
Rick Meyer.
And the Seahawks were still in the AFC.
Right.
Wow. And another interesting fact: Geno Smith is 1-4 against AFC North starting quarter as a starting quarterback. How about that? Dashy with the facts.
So Dashy, you're gonna like what I say here. I'm taking the Bengals over the Seahawks. Going to be very close, but I say Bengals will take it 24-21, late field goal.
Yeah, Seahawks are coming off a bye, so they will be well rested. But the Cincinnati Bengals seemed a way to get the job done in Arizona last week. Joe Burrow is back healthy. Jamar Chase went off. He got 3 touchdowns last week. I honestly think that will continue here. I think the Bengals will even their record heading into their bye week with another big offensive showing. I'm going to agree with Tim. I'm going to agree with Dashy. I'm going to go with the Bengals to get the win over the Seattle Seahawks. Final score 31-24. Give me the Bengals.
I can't believe I picked Arizona against Cincinnati. I regretted that decision in the fourth quarter. But especially after James Conner getting hurt, that just really grind my gears, man. Picking Arizona, but anyways, the Cincinnati Bengals are coming home playing the Seattle Seahawks, who are coming off their bye. The problem though is, you know what I say, Alex? West Coast teams always struggle when going to the East Coast for a game.
Mm-hmm.
They always seem to struggle. Even if the Seahawks had their bye week, I still think the Bengals are a slightly better team. Seattle really hasn't demonstrated to me that they're that good of a team. Like, they're okay, but nothing screams crazy. They had an overtime win against the Lions, but realistically, that win was complete and utter garbage because that officiating was beyond bad in that game. There was a blatant call that literally cost the Lions the game. So I really don't think Seattle is that big of a threat. I think the Bengals with their offense are going to get back into motion. Expect a big game for Jamar Chase once again. And I think another game person will have another good game at home. Joe Mixon. I think the Seahawks do have a weak run defense, and I think the Bengals are going to continue to expose that. The Seahawks just have not done well and against the run. They even let Daniel Jones have 66 yards rushing. A quarterback have 66 yards of rushing. The lowest they held anyone to this year was against the Panthers, but let's be honest, the Panthers are the worst team in the league for a reason. But everyone else needs to get yards, and I think the big catalyst will be the fact that Joe Mixon goes for 87 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground as the Bengals win this game. Final score, Bengals 34, Seahawks 27. Give me the Bengals.
All right. Next game on the list is the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. This game is in Cleveland. And from what I'm seeing right here, the 49ers are 6.5-point favorites.
It went up to 7.
Interesting. Well, because of the news of Deshaun Watson possibly being out.
Again.
We shall see what happens there. Referee for that game is?
Referee for the 49ers and the Browns is John Hussey.
And you got Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson on the call. Dashy just saying this. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. This. People asking themselves. And yes, we are for real.
Yeah.
We believe you. You're a Bengals fan. You got to pick your home team, obviously.
Right.
Can I go first for this
Kevin
one?
Burkhardt, Greg Holson are on the call, and the lowest ticketed price on Game Time, $89. Go right ahead.
That's not too bad, actually. To see the best team in the NFL only paying $89 is not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. 49ers are putting up 50 on the Browns.
50.
I think they're putting up 50,
50
man.
burger.
I think they showed what their offense can really do against the Cowboys. And even though we're playing a 1:00 game on the road in Cleveland, I think the Browns are in serious trouble. I think they had a really bad game against Baltimore, and I think it trickles over to this game against the 49ers, where the 49ers defense completely suffocates Dorian Thompson-Robinson if he plays, or Deshaun Bill Cosby for the other one as well.
I'm saying it might be PJ Walker.
PJ Walker? Oh,
yeah. I'm saying it might be PJ Walker.
That might even be worse.
That might even be worse.
The Browns do not have their absence of Nick Chubb is really starting to show. If they have to give Kareem Hunt the ball more, they will. But realistically, it doesn't matter who starts with the Browns. 49ers win this one easily. 54-13. Give me the 49ers to
Are you locking this in?
I actually am not. I was considering it, but I'm going to save it for another team.
You're not locking this in. Interesting.
Nah, I'm just going to go with a high score because I want to get more points in Max Pick'em tournament.
Okay, that's fair. That's
all right. Let's see here. Yep. Yep, those Niners have really got to be the best team definitely the best team in the NFC. Arguably the best team in the whole NFL.
They're the most complete team from top to bottom until proven otherwise.
I mean, after that butt whipping, that humiliation that they gave to the Cowboys. I switched off the game with about 12 minutes left.
Did you really?
I did.
Turned off the game. Oh my!
Turn off the light. The party's over.
Yeah. Well, CA Cougar, we blew out the Cowboys. Why not the Browns too? Hey, why not? That's what I got here. Nick Chubb being out. Yeah, LC's right. It's definitely shown on the Bengal or on those Browns actually. I see the 49ers taking this one by a score of 35-17.
I guess we're in the majority. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers as well. You guys pretty much said what I needed to say. If Deshaun Watson plays, probably won't matter because their defense is – because the 49ers defense is the best defense in the league right now. They got Nick Bosa. They got Tella Hufanga. They got Fred Warner. They got a lot of pieces on that team. They are one of the – I agree with you guys. They are the most complete team in the NFL. I'm going to agree with you guys. But I just got a sneaky feeling this is going to be closer than you guys think. I'm going to say 49ers over the Browns, 27-20.
So you're actually having
Give me
the Browns
the
as
49ers.
7. You're actually
Yes.
having the Browns cover the 7.
Cover the points. This isn't my point spread game of the week, though. We'll just point that out there. But I will agree with the 49ers getting the win over the Cleveland Browns. Next game on the list is the New Orleans Saints and the Houston Texans. This game is in Houston. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Saints are 1.5-point favorites.
Let me see. 1.5 points favors for the Saints. You're back on track.
Let's go. Referee for this game is...
Referee for Saints and Texans is Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got Chris Myers and Mark Schlereth on the call. And the lowest ticketed price, good God, 197?
What?
Wow.
$197 for Saints and Texans this Sunday. Wow. Interesting pick. Who do you guys got and why for the Saints and the Texans?
Alex, you already know where I'm going.
Is it
with
time
this.
to flip?
It's
Time to flip.
with the Saints and Texans being so close, and realistically the one I had to think about a good majority of this game. This is my coin flip game of the week. I think I have an idea who I really realistically want to win, and I think overall is going to win, but there's a sneaky suspicion they're going to play terrible on the road. So we're going to put this as the New Orleans Saints because it's like showing a party. And we have the AR as the 100,000 for the Houston Texans because why not? All right.
Why
So
not?
anyways, we're going to flip it. Alex, hold on.
And a 3, a 2, a 1. Baba Booey.
Booey.
That's a big ass coin.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh, no. Oh, am I back? I have no idea.
Yeah, what happened?
I was about to show you guys. I'm just showing you guys. I have no idea. But look. I got the Texans.
Okay.
I got Texans. Texans in a close game. I think that this is going to be an offensive shootout. And I think the Texans get the win late. CJ Stroud proves himself. Final score. Texans. I'll go 26-24. Give me the Texans.
I'm actually on the other side. Saints are playing consecutive road games, but last week they absolutely put a whooping on the Patriots, and I love them for that. 34-0. That was absolutely amazing. Texans are coming off yes, it is the end of an era and the beginning of a new one, hopefully for the better. Texans are coming off of a tough loss to the Falcons. CJ Stroud has been outstanding, but the Saints defense is a pretty big challenge, if you ask me. I think the Saints will limit CJ Stroud, and I think they find a way to win it. I'm going to go with the Saints to beat the Houston Texans 24-17. Who dat nation?
Well, I'm going to take the Houston Texans by a score of 24-20.
Ooh. You have a reason why?
Well, I guess that comment that Dashy made, Derek Carr struggles in Houston.
That's an interesting piece. I know that, but realistically, though, the Saints
say that.
offense, the Saints offense has been extremely inconsistent this year. That's also another problem. Their offense has been insanely inconsistent. Sure, you beat the Patriots 34-0, but after that, you only put up 9, 17, 20, and 16. While the Texans have put up 21, 19, 30, 37, 20. They had the first game, but other than that, realistically, both of these teams have had 9 points and a loss.
True.
And I'm gonna take the Texans though. I think the Texans though at home are a better team, and I think they'll compete more. My final score. Oh yeah, I said my final score already. So 24-20. So
hold up, real quick. Where's it at? There it is.
Ooh, banana.
yes, there is a banana.
Yes, it is. All right, next. Oh,
Is it time, Alex?
almost, because this game, I'm really interested to see this game because this one actually has my interest. I actually might watch this one this Sunday. As it is, the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is in Jacksonville. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Jaguars are 4-point favorites.
You're right again.
Right again. Here we go. Referee for the game, it's
Alex Kemp.
And on the call, let's see for the Jaguars and the Colts. Oh, we got a Spiro. We did it on the call. Is it going in there for the touchdown? Wonderful, miraculous.
Wow.
And Adam Archuleta as well. And the cheapest ticket, $56.
That is about right.
I'm going to go first in this one, if you guys don't mind.
Go right ahead.
So, this is a battle for first place in the division. Jaguars beat the Colts week 1, but that seems honestly like a long time ago. Both teams impressed last week, but the Colts, they're going to start Gardner Minshew in this game because Anthony Richardson is out.
For 4 weeks on
for
the
4
IR.
weeks. He's going to be on IR for 4 weeks. This game could be very close. Could be, but the fact of the matter is, Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014, I believe.
2014. Thank you, Jaguar Gator 9, for making that video.
Yeah.
2014,
Well,
they have not won.
History is about to change. Sound the alarm. Well, let me tell you something, brother. What you gonna do when Minshew Mania runs wild on you? Give me the Colts to beat the Jaguars for the first time in Jacksonville since 2014. 30-20. Give me Indianapolis.
Wow. Impressive. I actually am surprised this is your upset pick of the week. I'm saving mine for later. But anyways, with this game, it's actually going to be a good game. I'm not going to lie. It's not my game of the week, but it's going to be a good game. I actually has my interest on this one because Minshew Mania is running wild, but is he going to run wild and get a win against his former team?
That is true. They drafted him back in 2019.
They did draft him. This could be the game where it ends,
Revenge.
but I just don't see it happening. I think Jacksonville, even though they were at London the past 2 weeks, returning home, I think that's going to be a big benefactor for them, especially after shutting down Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I just don't see how the Colts can stack up against them, man. And their average point total in Jacksonville, actually we'll be able to pull that up because that has been a telling tale, though.
Romy gets it.
He's fat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was towards Romy, not to Minshew Mania. But the average points they put up in Indianapolis, it's been surprising to say the least. The Jaguars the Colts have put up a combined 32 points in their last 31 points in their last 3 games in Jacksonville, averaging for around 10.1 points per game. including a shutout in November 18, 2022, which was their last matchup. The Colts just do not play well in Jacksonville. Let's be honest here. They really don't. And then you have to look at the other two games after that. We have a combined 20 points. And then plus 10, so that's 30 points. So literally they've put an average of 10 points in their last 6 games in Jacksonville. Take a Jaguars easily in this one. I think the Jaguars will win it, but I think the Colts will get a garbage time touchdown late. It will be very interesting for 3 quarters, and Jacksonville's going to run it with John. He is back.
Forgot about
but
Jonathan
I think
Taylor. He's back.
Travis Etienne will run past the Colts and get the win. Final score with a garbage time touchdown being added for the Colts. I'm going to say 38-27. Give me the Jaguars.
Well, I guess CA Cougar kind of agrees with what I say. Jaguars have pretty much owned the Colts for the last few years. Just a big surprise. Even the last days of Peyton Manning as a Colts quarterback, they play against Jacksonville. They gotta get busted out by those guys. So basically, Alex has this game as his upset of the week.
He does.
I do.
Well, I'm going to go the other way on this one. I'm going Jacksonville convincingly once again dominating the Colts in Jacksonville by a score of 34-13. And I'm not taking the Jaguars. I am locking them.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All the week.
There you go. I love it.
Oh,
Actually, take my score 37-17 is my score, actually, not 34.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
lock
right.
him in. I love it, Tiny Tim.
Upset. My upset. His lock. Oh, man, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how this plays out.
Especially later.
All right. The last 1 o'clock game.
Alex, I knew we were waiting for this.
Carolina Panthers against the Miami Dolphins. This game is from Miami at Hard Rock Stadium, a.k.a. The Rock. That's right. From what I'm seeing right here, the Dolphins, 13.5-point favorites.
Yep. Easily. Got that one right. That's your third in a row. Think of it that way. It's actually your third in a row.
13.5.
13.5-point favorites. Yep. They were originally 14.5.
Referee for this game is
Craig Rolstad.
And you got Kevin Harlan and Trent Green on the call. We are undefeated when they call our games the past 2 years.
Undefeated. Alex, already simple enough. I know you're going last.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All the week.
Is it
2 weeks in a row?
2 weeks in a row? Isn't it up? This will be the last week for the little while that I'm locking in, though. But realistically, hear me out here. Best team in the AFC versus the worst team in the NFL. Who would be stupid enough to take the Panthers? Sure as hell not
Actually,
8 camel
hold
toes.
Hold on a minute. Wait, what?
Sure as hell not 8 camel toes.
Still dead. Let me see that real quick. Pick I believe the Dolphin. Yeah, 1% of people pick the Panthers.
It's actually on Yahoo.
1%
on Yahoo Pro Football Pick'em. Guess what the percentage is? 99.25%.
I don't know if you guys can see that. 99-1.
99-1. Alex.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually do this.
No,
Naden had this, and
for fuck's sake,
73-0. I need the points. 73-0. 73-0. I need that. I need the points. 70. They put up 70
I'm
again.
not that confident. Jeez.
They put up 70 again.
Goodness.
The Panthers are the worst team in the league by far.
73-0. Didn't
Yeah,
you do
I'm
that
doing-
a few years ago?
I did that a few years ago, and I'm bringing it back again this time.
Bringing it back this week. Oh
Bringing
my
it back.
God.
Bringing it back
Yeah.
because of. Let's be honest here. Dolphins are easily going to crush it, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
What say you, Tim? 7.
Okay, well.
What?
Well, Well, I am not going to go. I'm not going to go that batshit crazy like Lucas is doing right there. But I do agree. Miami, one of the best teams in the AFC. Carolina, terrible, winless, and they will remain winless after this week. Give me the Dolphins over those Panthers by a score of 30-14. Beans.
What's up, baby? All right.
All right, Alex.
And here we go. Carolina Panthers are playing consecutive road games, which is tough in the NFL, but it's even tougher when you got to go up and try and defend our offense with Jalen Waddle, with Tyreek Hill, with Devin A-Chain, although he's on injured reserve. So we got Jeff Wilson coming back from injured reserve. We got Raheem Mostert. And, of course, we got Tua Tagovailoa. Dolphins are rolling on that side of the ball. And we did show a little bit of improvement last week on defense. So this is going to be a rough day for one Bryce Young. And I think we keep on rolling. We're 4-1 right now. We're going to be 5-1. I'm going with my boys. Give me the Dolphins. Fins up, baby. 42-17. And guess what? I'm with you, LC. Second week in a row. Lock in. Oh, wait. Hold on. I clicked the wrong button. Second week in a row. Lock them in.
Ready to hit. And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't obvious, though. Even though we go from a Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the Week to, you know what time it is, Alex.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me just take this off because it's time for...
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
As you can see right there, it is the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Viva Las Vegas. And from what I'm seeing here, the Raiders are 3-point favorites.
Let me see. 3-point favorites for the Raiders and the Patriots. Yep, that's 4 in a row. Good job.
There we go. Referee for this game is...
Referee for Patriots and Raiders is Brad Rogers.
And let's see. Calling the game on CBS, Jim Nance and Tony Romo. And the lowest ticketed price... I know the A-Team and CBS has this.
How?
I don't get it. I don't get it. Lowest ticketed price on Game Time, $263.
Yeah, it's still insanely expensive.
It's Vegas.
It's Vegas.
What do you expect, honestly? All right, who you guys got and why for this game? Patriots and Raiders. Good God.
Patriots are the worst offense in the NFL, and it's not even close. I thought Matt Canada was bad. Oh, I'm actually surprised that Matt Canada is nowhere near as bad as the Patriots offense has been. Putting up a goose egg against the New Orleans
Big
Saints.
fat goose egg.
And Mac Jones once again proving he's not the guy. Why Belichick continues to go with him is beyond me. And you know what's a crazy stat? It took to get Bill Belichick's record when Tom Brady was his quarterback. His once he got to 25 losses was 72-25.
Mm-hmm.
And then without Tom Brady, he has 25 losses in not even 3 seasons.
Yeah. And how many wins? 29, I believe.
I think it's 29-25.
29-25. Ooh.
That's bad, man. That's bad.
Tom Brady.
Well, let's be honest.
You should have chosen
offense.
Tom Brady, just saying.
That the Patriots offense is an absolute joke, though. They have no one that's actually reliable. Not even TikTok's former famous TikTok star, YouTube star Juju Smith-Schuster can even save this team. This Patriots team is an absolute disgrace to offenses everywhere. But you have the ineptitude of my thing is you have the ineptitude of coaching of Josh McDaniels. But last year, though, the Raiders won off of pure luck, literally pure luck. This time, though, they don't.
Which was absolutely that was one of the best endings of last year. I don't care what anybody says.
That was luck.
Chandler Jones just fucking stiff arming Mac and just going all the way to the house. That was awesome.
That was awesome, but still, I remember Raider Ben knows that game. I think Raider fans should definitely be confident in this game. Let's be honest here. The Patriots, they'd be lucky to score 10 points. The Patriots offense this year has been the absolute definition of dumpster fire. How did this team even beat the Jets? How did you put up 20 against the Philadelphia Eagles? How did you make it a game with the Dolphins? Their score total for each week has decreased. If you look at their scores, I'm actually going to show you guys. Look at their scores. So you had 20, 25.
You see 20,
20 is
17.
5, 27, 2017, 15, 30, and 0.
Yep.
It's gone down from every single
And
week.
who's the offensive coordinator again?
It is Bill O'Brien.
Bob.
It's
Bob. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Raiders win this one, but this game's gonna be ugly. Both offenses struggle. Josh Jacobs somehow has the highest rushing game without getting any touchdowns because he'll fumble at least 2 times. This is gonna be a fumble fest. Like Jets Broncos last year, this is gonna be a fumble fest. Final score 13-9. Give me the Raiders.
Oh,
jeez.
13-9.
This game's gonna suck.
Yeah, this pits Josh McDaniels against his former boss, Bill Belichick, second straight year. Raiders are coming off of a Monday night victory against the Green Bay Packers, while the Patriots are coming off of 2, not 1, but 2 awful losses in a row, losing to the Cowboys and then getting blown the hell out by the New Orleans Saints. But is this going to matter here? I honestly don't think so. This game is going to absolutely suck. I apologize to anybody who's going to absolutely watch this game. Yeah, I think the Raiders are honestly the better team here, so I'm going to go with them. When in doubt, go home team. So I'm going to go with the home team. Give me the Raiders to beat the Patriots. I'm going to say 23-20. Give me the Raiders.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with those Raiders as well. It seems like New England's just going down. They'll go down again.
You mean they're going to go lower than 0? You're going to say they score negative points?
No.
2.
No,
They get a safety. They get a safety.
Not really. I'm just going to say. I'm just saying, give me the Raiders over the Patriots by a score 27-21. And then once again, Josh McDaniels can breathe a sigh of relief that he still has a job.
Exactly.
Somehow, some way.
But wait a minute. We found him.
Star?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
It's October 11th.
October 11th, 2023. Still doesn't know how to cook up anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Go figure. Go figure. All right. Next game on the list is the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is in Tampa Bay. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Lions are 3-point favorites.
You're right. Again.
3-point favorites. Let's go. Referee for this game is
Clay Martin.
And you got Amamim and Daryl Johnson, a.k.a.
Moose.
on the call.
I was surprised
And-
this is
I
not
swear
the
one
Fox
day-
A team. I was
I
surprised.
swear one day I'm gonna have to look for a Daryl Johnson jersey just to wear it,
You should. That would be awesome. All right. And the lowest ticketed price on Game Time, $198 for a pair.
Really? Well, Buccaneers are starting to go good, man. I'm happy for them.
I'm surprised.
Remember the beginning of the year what it was for one of their games?
What's that?
$27. The beginning of the year was $27 for one of their games.
Yeah.
Now it's $198.
And guess what? The Buccaneers are wearing their creamsicles. They're wearing their creamsicle jerseys.
Oh,
this
the
week.
old school.
Yes.
They're going
I love
old
it.
school. So this is an enormous game for both teams. That is one of the reasons why right there. Lions are 4-1 after dominating the Panthers last week, while the Bucs are 3-1 coming off of a bye. Baker Mayfield, I think, is playing pretty well. Lions on defense are absolutely stout. So this one will be close, but I think the Bucs will find a way to win late as Baker Mayfield takes them to a late game-winning field goal to get the win in their creamsicles. Give me the Bucs 23-21 over the Lions.
Wow.
Give me the Bucs. Hey, Tampa Bay, the Bucs are ready to shine. Ah.
I don't know how to respond to that. I mean, I'm just going the other way on this.
Throw you a
I
little
think,
curveball, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe a change up. I'm gonna go Detroit on this one. They're 4-point favorites. They'll take care of it. Give me the Lions over the Bucs, 24-19.
Man, so it comes down to me as the tiebreaker for the group. Oh boy, man,
whose side are you on? Whose side are you on?
I'll tell you in a second. But
okay.
The Lions and Buccaneers. Okay. This is gonna be a fun game. Realistically, both of these offenses have something to prove. The defense of the Buccaneers is going to be challenged, though. They did get the win before their bye, because I know they played the Eagles and lost before that. That's their only loss this year. But they've been playing pretty competitive football. Let's be honest here. They've been playing competitive football. They beat New Orleans on the road before the bye. They beat the Vikings and the Bears. So they have some NFC North exposure already. But facing the best NFC North team, it's not just going to be simply enough. But with that being said, I'm going to take the Lions. The Lions, I think, are the better team here, and I think at the end of the day, the Lions will get the job done on the road. It will be a fun game to watch. Actually, Alex, it's actually my game of the week.
Oh, really? Is it now?
Yeah, it is my game of the week.
Oh, wow.
So it's my game of the week, and I actually like this one. And it's an old NFC Central rivalry.
That is correct.
That's right. They used to be in the NFC Central, and they used to play. So it'll be a fun matchup. I like it, though. But I think overall, I think the Lions' offensive weapons are just too much, especially if Amon-Ra St. Brown comes back. Take me the Lions to win this one. Final score 30-27.
Oh, I guess I'm the lone wolf here.
You're the lone wolf on that one.
Okay.
We got Swifty here. See, wasn't able to get home in time for this. I wanted to hear Tim's take on the Cowboys-Niners game.
Swifty. I know who that is, but his name's Swifty.
Well, Swifty, to answer your question, I'm going to answer the question the same way that I answered Alex. Play it.
Oh, wait. Yes. Didn't agree.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
That's exactly how it is.
Simply put right there, Swifty.
If indeed that is your real name. All right, next game on the list is the Arizona Cardinals. If I can push
Cardinals, baby.
Cardinals, baby. Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Game is in Los Angeles. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Rams are 7-point favorites, a whole touchdown point
touchdown point favorite, and you're right. They are a whole touchdown favorite.
Right. Referee for this game is, oh my God,
Ron Torbert.
And calling this game, you got Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma on the call. Cheapest ticket, $44.
What? $44?
$44.
Especially in that stadium? I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, in SoFi.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Who do you guys got and why for Cardinals and Rams?
Cardinals and Rams. I'll actually go first on this one. Cardinals and Rams is going to be interesting. It does stink, though, that James Conner is not going to be playing in this game. He's on injured reserve. He's on injured reserve, so that will leave the main duties to a trio of running backs in Tony Jones Jr., Keontae Johnson, and God, I keep remembering this guy's name. I'm trying to remember it, but it always slips my tongue. So there was, Keontae Ingram, Tony Jones, and Amari DeMarcado. as your running back options for this week, which is going to be a bad thing because taking away James Conner is taking away a big piece of the Cardinals' offense. They've been playing pretty well, but they just left their steam let up against the Cincinnati Bengals, and now they play the Rams, who own them, especially in Los Angeles. With Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua returning to full force to fire that Rams offense up, this will be a tune-up game for next week when they play a real team. Give me the Rams to win this game. I think that they'll get the job done. My final score, because I still think Cardinals are one of the worst teams in the league, I'm going to take the Rams 34-17. Give me the Rams.
Okay. Well, these two have been in a lot of games, even if their records aren't that great. They've all been close. So that's a testament to their coaching of their roster. So who will get the best of it here? Honestly, I'm going to go with the Rams there. They have much better quarterback in Matthew Stafford. They got Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp at wide receiver, which I think will get them to the dub. Give me the Rams to beat the Cardinals 24-14.
Yes, I agree with everything both you guys said, and for that reason, I'm taking the Rams over the Cardinals by a score of 30-24.
There you go. I like
Next
it.
game on the list, we got the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York. Wait, hold on. Where's the thing? I haven't played
Where's
this in a
Center
while.
Romy?
No, we're not Center Romy. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and
The goddamn Jets.
Right.
this game is in New York. Referee. This game is in New York, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Eagles are 7-point favorites.
I grade it once again.
A whole touchdown point favorites.
Again, a whole touchdown again. That's right.
A whole touchdown once again. A referee for this game is
Scott Novak. Bless you, Tanya.
And the announcers calling this game, Kevin Klugler and Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez.
So I'm surprised the Fox A team is not on this week.
And the cheapest ticket on Game Time, $211.
Wow, that's actually impressive.
Yeah. Who do you guys got and why? Actually, you know what? I'll go first in this one. Let's see. The Jets beat the Broncos to right things a little bit. Defense played well. Offense picked it up just a little bit. Phillies 5-0. But it hasn't looked quite as good as last year. Let me just say that. The Eagles haven't looked quite as good as they have in previous years. This will be a challenge against that Jets defense. So look for a resurgent Jets run game. Keep it close. But at the end of the day, Eagles are 5-0. They're about to be 6-0. Give me those Philadelphia Chickens to get the job done over the New York Jets. Final score 24-21. You know what that means.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Right.
Those Chickens.
So I'm not much to say here. I'm still not sold on Zach Wilson. I don't know if I ever will be. Jalen Hurts, he's a good thing. He's a real thing. Still got them chickens on top of the division right there, on top of the chicken coop, I guess you could say.
The chicken coop.
Yeah. So I don't really see anything. I think this would be a good time. I've been checking my teams lately. I might go ahead and put in Dallas Goedert against that Jets defense, but the Jets defense I've heard is not too bad.
They're actually pretty good.
Actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So, and one of my teams I was torn between Dallas Goedert or Sam Laporta, but I'm taking Laporta for the Lions because this guy is really, really good.
Oh, he is. Sam Laporta, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take Philadelphia. They're going to have I don't think they'll have much of a problem here. This may sound crazy, but I'm going with the Chickens to go 41-21 over those Jets because chickens. are
Are
so much
so
better
much better.
than chickens.
Chicken.
Or
Or
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Even though I picked the Jets last week, why would I pick them this week?
why?
Eagles are the safer bet here. Realistically, let's be honest. Eagles are definitely one of my locks of the week. They are a team that has never lost to the New York Jets in their entire storied history. And the Jets, Alex, play that clip again. They're the
The what? Oh, yes, they
The
are.
goddamn Jets.
exactly. So I had to pick that there because let's be honest here. They may be chickens, but they'll crush those Jets. They'll chomp them down and spin them back
Yeah.
out like there's nothing, no tomorrow. Eagles win this game easily. I'm gonna say 35-3. Alex, Senator Romy, I want to see him again. One more
Uno
time.
mas.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Can't believe he's a mustache now.
Me neither. All right, Sunday night, NBC. Check your local listings. Oh, Battle of New York or New Jersey versus New York as they play in MetLife Stadium. It is the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. This game is in Buffalo, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Bills 14-point favorites.
You're right once again.
Touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdown point favorites.
Yep,
Are the Bills.
touchdown point favorites. 2 touchdown point favorites.
Unbelievable. Referee for this game is
Blake.
Tra.
Right.
And being that this is on NBC, you got Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth, of course, and the lowest ticketed price on Game Time, please sponsor me, is $131.
I'm actually surprised.
You know what? This one's going to be a bloodbath. Bills are returning from London after absolutely going terrible against the Jaguars.
They were embarrassed in London.
Absolutely embarrassing in London. And the Giants are playing consecutive road games, and they are an absolute mess right now. So look for the Bills to lay a big one on them as they get back on the right track in impressive fashion. I think Josh Allen lights up that scoreboard. Give me the Bills over the Giants convincingly, 37-17. Give me the Bills. You know what time it is.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody
Circles the
wagons.
wagons
like the
Like
Buffalo.
the Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
Where's Gary? I'm not sure.
And where's
Gary,
Mr.
Gary's
Gump?
probably taking a dump. I had to get you on that one.
Well, wait until Gary sees this.
Hello. Are we still on here?
Yeah, we're still live.
I think we're still good.
Oh, okay.
I agree with everything
Who's
Alex said here. Giants don't have a chance. It's going to be Buffalo all the way. Give me the Bills 27-10. Now it's the Bills.
It's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo.
Like the Bills.
Oh, the Bills.
Hey, Alex, you know what you need? You know what you need? You also need a soundbite for No Chance in Hell, because that's what the Giants have. No chance in hell. You need that soundbite.
Nice.
That's a sound. No chance in hell. No chance in hell. No chance. Yeah, because let's be honest here. Giants have no shot. They're not winning, and it's going to be ugly. Pure and simply, it's going to be ugly. I think they put up more points than the Jets, but they'll be in garbage time. I'm going to say final score is 49-10.
49-10. And you know what that means? One more time? Or wait, did you play
One
it
more
already?
time.
Did I play it 3 times?
One
Oh,
more
3 times.
It's the Bills!
Because nobody
Circles
nobody
the
circles
wagons
the wagon.
like the
like the
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. Okay,
Nobody
last game.
circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
There we go. Last game on the list, Tim. It's your turn because Monday night it is the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. This game is at SoFi Stadium, and from what I'm seeing right here, your boys are 2-point favorites
2-point favorites. Let's see.
by a safety.
By a safety. I'm actually surprised to say that it's actually not.
Ooh.
It's 2.5.
Oh, interesting. 2.5.
It went up a little bit.
Referee for this game is
Land Clark.
and Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Is there a Manning cast?
There is a man cast.
There is.
There is. I'm going to
There
be
is a
watching
man
that
cast.
for
It's the
sure.
last one for a few weeks, actually.
Going to be watching that one for sure.
I
And the
watched that.
lowest ticketed price on Game Time, $193.
That makes more sense, especially in California. It makes
You
more
all
sense.
know the rules. Save the Cowboys fan for last.
Yep.
LC, let's hear what you have to say about this one. Feist.
Ooh, I get to go first with this one. I'm actually going to be interested because there's one sound about that you've not used yet for me. And with that being said, sound the alarm.
Oh my God.
I'm going with the home team here. I'm
Are
going
you
with the
for real?
Chargers. I am for real. I know you want to play it, so go ahead and play it.
You for real?
Bitch, are you for real?
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Bitch, please.
Damn!
Explain.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Explain.
How the have to charge over the Cowboys.
Explain.
That's actually a good thing, and I would like to do that. So the Los Angeles Chargers are coming off a bye week. The Cowboys' record against the Chargers is not good. It's not very good at all, man. Realistically, it's definitely seeming like the Chargers have the bigger advantage, but it's only a slight one. Especially over recently, the Chargers have really put the hooks on them, especially since Justin Herbert had them. They won at the Chargers in a few years ago, 20-17. Even though it was a low-scoring game, that was still very, very early on. So right now, though, Justin Herbert has all that experience going into this game. The Cowboys, they may have won in the past, but that was a full Rivers era. Justin Herbert's undefeated against them. And he may be overrated, but I think that Justin Herbert is going to get the job done at the end of the day for the Los Angeles Chargers. They have good weapons, though, and the Cowboys, realistically, their wide receiving threat really has not proved to be that efficient. They've done well against bad teams, but against the good teams, against the good quality teams, they have not shown up. The Cowboys have put up a combined how many points against the Cardinals and the 49ers? They put up a combined 26 points against both those teams, and the Cardinals aren't even that good. The Cardinals can beat the Jets, the Giants, and the New England Patriots, but realistically, against a top-tier offense, how does the Cowboys stop them? You have Micah Parsons, but my thing is, he's not going to be enough. Losing Trayvon Diggs in the practice hurt you guys long-term. That absolutely hurt you guys because you were not able to stop anyone at the corner position. Your cornerback play was pretty bad, and ever since those first couple of weeks, their points per game average has been one of the worst. And I gotta be honest here, Tim. It's not gonna be a blowout, but the Chargers are gonna win. I'm taking the Chargers to win with Arnie saying out loud for me. Final score 27-23. Arnie, you say it.
And now go Chargers, go!
Oh boy. Okay, now that amateur hour is over,
I'll be
let me
quiet.
just say this. Have you seen the last couple weeks
I have seen the last couple weeks.
against the Patriots? And that, well, last week doesn't count. Let's be honest. Last week against the 49ers, that was something. But against the Patriots, they looked pretty good. Against, all those teams, let me just check their schedule real quick.
They've won the last 2 games after
Dallas
losing
Cowboys.
the first 2
Schedule.
for the Chargers.
Beat the Patriots. They lost to the Cardinals. They beat the Jets and beat the Giants. Some pretty solid win. Some pretty solid wins right there.
But
Chargers are coming off a bye. Cowboys are coming off an absolute disaster. The edge goes to the Chargers in that one. Dallas defense has some big issues with the 49ers offense.
Oh, yeah.
But I think they can regroup here. Dak Prescott will also get his offense going. He has to at some point. I think he has to. He has to. If he wants to stay the quarterback for the Cowboys, he has to get things going at some point. Or else he's going to be like what Whitney Houston said was crack back in the day. But instead of crack, Dak is going to be whack. Chargers have some issues on defense if you can block them up front, which Dallas can do. I'm actually on the opposite side. I'm actually going to go with the favorites. I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys. Tim, I'm on your side. And by the way, just in case you were wondering, give me the Cowboys to beat the Chargers. Final score 34-28. I don't want to hear the Terminator. I want to hear Jimmy.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
You heard what I had to say. You heard what he had to say. Tim, you're up.
All right. Well,
Tiebreaker.
yeah, we are still reeling over that huge beatdown that was given to us by them 69ers. Swifty, don't be giving me any silly ideas. I'm watching you.
69.
Hey.
Yeah. 49ers are the best team. Look, play Dennis Green one more time. That's the last time I'm going to hear it. Come on.
One more time. Third time's a charm.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
So enough about that game. Let's talk about Monday night. Going into staying in California, but this time going to Los Angeles to SoFi. Going up against the Chargers team that can be pretty good. In fact, I think this game is going to go back and forth. It's going to be closer than a lot of people think. I'm taking my Cowboys with the late field goal from Brandon Aubrey. But then that's the last thing that I said about last week's game before the huge meltdown. So I'm just going to go ahead. Cowboys will bounce back from this, but they got the bye week after this week. And when you take a look at the Cowboys schedule when they come back from the bye week, not too pretty. But for this week, I got to go with my Cowboys. I'll score 30-27. No Chargers, no.
No Chargers, no.
Give me Jimmy.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
That's right.
So I'm the lone wolf on this one. I like it.
You are the lone wolf, believe it or not. And that's it for week number 6 of the 4 Horsemen at Pickens. But before we go, I want to do something real quick because we haven't really talked about fantasy football. I want to know how your fantasy football teams are doing.
Okay, that's actually something.
I want to know how your fantasy football teams are doing because I actually have 4 fantasy football teams, believe it or not.
I have one.
I know that I'm in one of Tim's leagues.
Yep, you're in
and
one.
I am the only winless team in that.
You're the only winless team?
Only team that hasn't gotten a win.
Wow.
But I'm thinking this week I think this is the week where I get get that first win because I have Gardner Minshew starting for my S quarterback. That's my starting quarterback on my fantasy team. I made that move earlier today. So we'll see what happens there. Currently, I'm 0-5 in one league. That is a part of the Fantasy Football Fever League right now.
Which I am. I am the number one seed in that league so far. 4-1 record.
Correct.
I have the tiebreaker over our friend John Flynn.
Flynn for the win.
Flynn for the win. There you go.
I've not really done anything for my Yahoo Fantasy League. I really haven't done anything for that. I keep forgetting about that one because I've got so many leagues. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 leagues that I'm playing in this year. I am like I said, the Fantasy Football Fever League. I am top seed, 4-1 with a record. This one other league. It's one of the 3. This one of the league I'm playing in. I am 2-3 right now.
Okay.
2-3 right now, and the 4th seed in a league of only 6 teams.
Okay.
And my other one, this one right here on ESPN, I have a record of 3-2.
And Tiny Tim in the one league that yep, you're the 4-1. I'm 3-2 in that league as well. And Team Pizzle, you're 0-5.
0-5. That's okay because this is the week where it turns around.
All
right, so that's
and in this one of the league, I'm 3-2 and 4th overall in that league.
I'm 3-2 in Tiny Tim's league for Fantasy Football Fever one. I am 2-3, 10th out of 12 place in one in my Yahoo, and my other one I'm first 4-1 in my other league, first out of 8.
Right.
Oh man.
So, and then for my pick'ems, you already know who I'm doing my pick'ems.
That's right.
Head of Dash, he's number 1.
Dashy's number 1. That's right.
Well, I'm number 1. I'm number 1 actually.
Yes, you
Dash,
are.
he's number 2.
That's right. All right, so like you said, Fantasy Football Fever, 0-5, Team Pizzle. Then you got Huevos Rancheros for my 2 teams. I actually have Huevos Rancheros as actually 3 of my teams because I love Huevos Rancheros, and that's an awesome name for a fantasy football team. I don't care what anybody says. So one of them, I'm 4-1. Another one, I am 3-2. And another one, I am 1-4. So I'm winning 2 leagues. I'm losing 2 leagues.
That's not too bad.
Not terrible. Not so bad, but only go up from here.
Yeah.
Can only go up from here.
Right.
That's right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for week number 6 of the 4 Horsemen of Pick'ems. I, of course, I'm contemplating streaming the game on Sunday. We're facing the Panthers. I'm contemplating streaming that. I kind of want to watch the Jaguars and Colts game.
But you maybe could do both. You could be like Kevin Harlan and call both games.
I call them both games.
Call them both.
I might just do that
because my buddy's gonna be ready. My buddy wants to see you. That's for sure. He definitely wants to see an A-Pizzle stream.
I actually do have one. I actually do have one, Mr. Swifty. That's actually one that he sent over not too long ago. I'm gonna play that right now. I'm not sure how you might feel about this, but
cannot play with him, cannot win with him, cannot coach with him, can't do it.
Hey,
that's a 49ers clip. Technically, Mike Singletary.
Mike Singletary.
Yeah. I want winners. I want people who want to win.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I gotta get that one too.
So I'll be on the lookout for that Sunday. I'll decide what I want to do then. Tiny Tim, Fantasy Football Fever.
That's right, on my channel, TJM3774. Yeah, we had our show last night. We have our shows every Tuesday night until the Thursday night games are over with. Then we'll switch over to Thursday nights.
Ooh.
Switch over to Friday nights or for Thursday nights?
No, when the Thursday night games are over, but we might go we'll go to Thursdays.
Okay.
But right now we're Tuesdays. Look for sometime between 9:30 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Eastern.
There you go.
So
And of course, LC Muscles will be here each and every single week. Will we? Oh wait, no. Hate week or Crow or Victory Lap this week because
Well,
you are on a bye week.
Yeah, we're on a bye week, but I'll do some thoughts about the Steelers. A bye week.
Fire Matt
Steelers.
Canada.
Fireman Canada. My name says it all.
There were chants of that on
The Penguins game last
the Penguins
night,
game,
yes.
which is rightfully deserving.
and rightfully deserved. So yeah, I guess that's it for week number 6. So see you next week for week number 7. So
Yeah, that's
for
pretty
LC
much it.
Muscles 28, for Tiny Tim, this is a Pizzle saying peace out and fins up, baby. See you guys next week's Yins or Mac, wherever you may be. Hope you're doing well, my brother.
Let's go Steelers. If you're on a bye, anything's better than not losing the Ravens.
That's right. It's time for us to bounce back, Cowboys. Let's do it against those Chargers. See y'all next time.
Fins
Be
up.
cool.